Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Daily Dangle, where, hey, we're going to run down the NHL here on Tuesday, December 9th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Tony's Picks, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here joining us on Tuesday. We're going to check out some NHL action. Nice big slate. Hope you tuned in yesterday. Hey, we crushed the parlay yesterday. Three-teamer. We had the Leafs get the job done. We had Detroit get the job done for us there. And hey, even the Flames at home beat up on Buffalo to get us that nice little three-team parlay winner in yesterday's action. So, hey, good to go there as well. So, hey, nice little win. But hey, on to today's action. Full slate of NHL on the board. Looking forward to today's games. Definitely got some good ones on the board. Sees a couple teams in the back-to-back spot as well. So, hey, let's get to today's NHL action. I see that
my camera's not working.
Oh, he's looking like a ghost. Woo!
That's
Hey,
why I was
Christmas.
late.
So
I'm sorry, I don't know why my camera's not working, but oh well. Better to be here as a ghost than not here at all, I guess.
Coming in as the ghost of the Christmas present, because hey, it's December, so the ghost of the Christmas present joining us.
I don't know what the heck's going on. I'll have to figure that out later.
So, looking at today's slate, first one up on the board, I believe we got Tuesday's action. We got the Ducks heading in to take on the Penguins. This matchup, Ducks 6-4, last 10. I don't know, over to Steve. Get it started. What do you like there? Ducks?
I got to go with the Ducks here. There's no Malkin. A little bit afraid of it with Husso there, but it's probably going to be Husso. Has that been confirmed yet that Husso is in? They have a backup there. If that backup's in, I don't know if I can do it, but backup, I can't even pronounce his name.
Husso's expected for the Penguins. It's going to be Artur Silvos is confirmed.
So Shelovs, yeah.
Shelovs.
Those young Anaheim players are going to be pumped here to go play against Crosby. I know it's a revenge game because Anaheim already beat them, but earlier at home. But I just think that you're going to see some regression from the Penguins here. They're not as good of a team as they've been showing up until now. They've been out energying teams is what they do. They got a lot of heart, of course. Crosby teams always do. But you're not out energying Anaheim here. They're going to be pumped for this game. So I'm going to be looking at team total over for the Anaheim money line. I like him first period. I like pretty much everything Anaheim in this game. Kind of lean to the over too with Husso and that. I think Pittsburgh will get theirs so as well. So I like the over in this game as well. First period over is always a good play when you put with Anaheim as well.
Right. I like the first period over in this game as well. But hey, I kind of like the Penguins here. Well, I like the over with you in this game more than anything.
Yeah,
because you look at this is Ducks' first game out on the road, right? After how many at home? 3 games at home, or
first game on the road. Yeah,
first game out on the road. I like to take teams to score some goals because they usually you want to get off to a good start, and you look what the Ducks have been doing scoring wise, anyways. Their last 7 out of the last 8 have all seen the over, where we've seen. So Ducks have been scoring, and the Penguins, give it to them. They've been scoring too. 4 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals, 4 goals. So at some point, this got to hit 3-3. I'm telling you, I think with the way these teams have been scoring, I don't trust either of these goalies not to give up 3 here in this one. So yeah, I'm with you. I like the over in this one. Also, Ducks 5-0 to the over following 3 or more home games. So that first one out of the road, as I said, they this season 5-0 to the over. So give me the over there in that one. All right, on to the next game we got on the slate. We're looking at the Sharks here taking on the Philadelphia Flyers. Looking at goalie wise on this one, see what we got. Some confirmed, some not confirmed so far. We got Vladar is confirmed for this one, and Nedeljkovic is confirmed for the Sharks. What do you got here?
I don't understand why Nedeljkovic is in here. That kid must be they're having some confidence issues or something like that. I can only go Philadelphia here with Nedeljkovic, and Philadelphia coming off a loss against Colorado where they played really well. I've been saying that San Jose is going to probably get exposed on the road quite a bit. Their defense isn't very good. Carolina's a good team, or San Jose's a good team to like. Carolina, that Carolina spot was a good spot for San Jose. Carolina was on 4 games in 6 nights, and there was a good chance that their legs were dead, and there was a good chance they didn't really care about that game as much after the Nashville game. Here, Philly, they need wins. They're not a team to play down to their competition. And Vladar is playing exceptionally well. So even if San Jose is having a good game, I think they're going to have a tough time getting shots past Vladar. And Philly's a good shot suppression team, and San Jose thrives on shots. They need shots to win more often than not. And if they're not getting shots, they got to rely on their big top line there. With Philadelphia's depth, I think they can find a way to keep that under control. Vladar will stave. So I can only go Philadelphia. I wanted to do something. I wanted to take Askarov over saves here because I thought Askarov was going to be in. But since he's not, I still may look at Nedeljkovic over saves. He's not a terrible goaltender. He stopped a lot of shots there. And that's another reason why I didn't think if you're going to go back to Nedeljkovic here. He stopped 29 in Carolina. Maybe they just go in with a hot hand. They think he's hot, but really that's foolhardy because Carolina didn't have much sting on those shots. They're gonna get a lot more sting on these shots from Philadelphia. So I might even look at Philadelphia team total over. That's probably not a bad look. If you think San Jose is going to be able to produce against Philadelphia here and it goes over, I'm sure Philadelphia will still score against Nedeljkovic. So I can only go with Philly. I understand anybody taking San Jose at the plus money here. I think they are. I believe San Jose is a scam team. It's not as good as people think they are, and you're about to start seeing it down the road here, as they go more and more on the road against teams that really aren't overlooking them at all and want to beat them. And this is one of those cases where Philly just wants wins, and that's it. They don't care who they're playing against. So I don't think they play down to them.
Well, for me here in this matchup, it's an under all day for me at 6. That's why it's at 6, and not 6.5 here in this matchup. I like the under 6. And you look what San Jose's done all season long is San Jose is playing against teams with winning records this season in 2026. Guess what? They're 11-2 to the under. So this Sharks team has been stepping up defensively. Maybe more than people have given them credit to. Hey, it's my conversation. I'm talking here. You just had your time. Don't talk over me. That's actually rude.
Sorry about that.
Let me finish what I'm talking here. Definitely rude. Talking over somebody while they're having a conversation. I'm actually just going to take you out for today. You look like the ghost from heck. When you get your camera going, you're more than welcome to come back. But yeah, definitely don't talk over people. Sorry there, folks. That's just rude, man. And etiquette 101. Don't talk over somebody. I don't talk over you. Just disrespectful. Anyways, look at the Sharks game here. As I said, I like the under here. Sharks have stepped up this season, 11-2 when playing against teams with winning records. First of 3 wins this game. This has probably got 3-2 written all over it. So I like the Sharks plus the 1.5 here in this matchup as well. Here on Tuesday. Hey. Wraps up that game. Let's head on over to the next one we got on the slate, which is the Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Islanders here in this matchup. Bear with me, folks, because it's when you're doing things by yourself now, it's you don't get that little time to be able to talk or to set up a banner for you. So here it is, setting up banners as we go along here. Vegas Islanders for you here on Tuesday night. And we'll take a look at the goalie report, see who's in, who's out. In this matchup, and we're looking at looks like Schmid is expected here. Sorokin is confirmed for the Islanders here in this matchup as well. So for me, it's like Vegas, hey, dealing with some injuries is this Vegas squad, and hey, this Islander squad started to turn their season around, playing good hockey, 16-11 entering this one. And what have they done last 5? 3-2 last 5 games. Hey, Vegas 4-1 in their last 5 games. And the reason Vegas having a half decent season because they've played pretty well on the road. But for me here in this one, you're dealing with some injuries. Both sides dealing with some injuries coming into this one. But for me, you're getting a nice little dog price. And why isn't Vegas a little more priced than this one? I don't know. You're getting a nice little dog price on the Islanders here at home. And people have bought into Vegas here in this one. It went from $1.30 up to $1.35. And as I said, Schmid getting the start here. I like what Soroka's done with the Islanders down this stretch. It's been the reason why they're winning hockey games. So only one way for me to go here in this one is lean the Islanders away. Give me the home dog in this matchup. The Golden Knights have also failed to cover the puck line in their last 9 games following a road win. So hold that number there for you because we're gonna do something a little different. You know me, I like to take a parlay, but I like to also take a parlay where you throw in the puck line there as well. And some of these dog prices, I know that the books of overvalue what they know that people are betting that plus 1.5, so they've put a little bit of juice on it. So what I've done is I've made couple parlays here and there. I know I've given you one already before earlier this season of a nice little puck line parlay, but hey, that wraps up this game. Lean to the Islanders on the money line to take care of Vegas in that one. On to the next matchup, we got the Devils taking on Ottawa here in this one on Tuesday, and should be a good game here. You look, Ottawa playing their best hockey at home on the season. Let's say we're 3. There we go. Putting up the banner for you guys. Hey, Devils not playing good right now. 3-7 last 10 games. Ottawa, same thing, struggling. Both these teams struggling at the moment. Ottawa 4-6, but they're above 500 at home this season. Not covering puck lines. 4-9. This got one goal game written all over it. And I'm looking at the who's in, who's out goalie-wise. It's looking like it's going to be Markstrom for the Devils in this one. Look like Allmark for Ottawa. And in this matchup between these two squads, as I said, Ottawa struggling as well. Both these teams combined, 1 win last 10 games. So someone's going to turn things around and get themselves a win in that matchup. And price-wise, I got to go with the Ottawa Senators here at home. Devils. Injuries starting to they really miss Hughes, man, as it showed with this Devil squad that they had a great start to the season, and then Hughes gets injured, and they're basically a 500 hockey club since Hughes has went down. Ottawa, same thing, dealing with their own issues in their own right, but this Ottawa squad, I expect as the season continues to roll along, I think they just continue to get better and better and better and make a run. Will this Ottawa squad? Tough spot for the Devils as well. 8th game in the last couple of weeks for this Devils squad. They played a lot of hockey, and when you're in this spot, they're 0-5. So I lead to an under. First to 3 game, 3-1 wins this one, and I think Ottawa wins this one at home here on Tuesday. All right, let's head on over to another team here on the back-to-back. Tampa Bay taking on Montreal in this one in Montreal, and who's another couple teams have been playing a lot of hockey recently, and you look who's getting the start for Tampa Bay in this one. Figured it would be a Vasilevsky spot here in this one, but no, it looks like they're going to go with a rookie goalie here who hasn't made an appearance. He's made the call up. It isn't confirmed, but I think you're going to see Halverson here for Tampa Bay. He's been playing pretty well with Syracuse in the AHL and the farm club, and I think they bring him up here for Tampa. Give him a start here in Montreal. Dobash getting the start here for Montreal. Dobash off a nice little win for Montreal in this one, so I expect Tampa to step it up. We see Tampa on the back-to-back against Toronto. They injected the Cooch into the lineup, and they just ran into a hot goalie last night in Toronto, and Hildeby. Give it to him. Hildeby had himself a nice start there rolling. Tampa Bay back-to-back spot, as I said. Coming to this one, I lean to an under. Expect a low-scoring game, but coin flip price, I don't trust the rookie goalie here in the spot. I'd have to lean to Montreal. to get the job done again. But I'm going to take it under. I think 6.5 is a lot of goals between these two squads. I know the Tampa got a couple snipers back in the lineup rolling, but 6.5 I think is just too many in this spot. And I also lean to the home squad here in Montreal to grab themselves a win in this one over a Lightning squad that is on the back-to-back. So for me here, that's I think that's the way to go. Coin flip price, they telling you. I would love to know if that's who Tampa's going to go with here in goal. Is Harvardson. So basically tune into the happy hour and we'll have a little more news on that matchup. All right, let's head on to the next game on the Tuesday slate. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And hey, if you're new, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. Let's head on over to Columbus, taking on Carolina in this one on Tuesday. And we'll look at this matchup. Who's getting the starting goal here for this one? Hold on. Like I said, add the manners by yourself as you go along, doing multiple tasks in here is what we're doing. And it looks like Jack Greaves is confirmed for Columbus here in this one. And it is Boosie supposed to get the start here for Carolina. For me here in this one, it's just been one of those games that you look Carolina at home. They've been dominant over Columbus. The last 3 meetings head-to-head between these two squads, Carolina's won it, and they've won by 3+ goals or more in those 3 meetings in Carolina. Tough spot here for Columbus coming into this matchup. As I said, Carolina takes advantage here in this one. I think Carolina on the puck line. I think they easily cruise to the 2+ goal win over the Blue Jackets and Jack Greaves and company in goal. Carolina. This has got 4-1 actually written all over it. It really does. I like Carolina to win big in this one on Tuesday. Hey, that wraps up Columbus, Carolina. Let's head on over to the next one we got on the slate. We got Boston, St. Louis rolling in this matchup. And as I said, bear with me as we roll along trying to do this by myself. Boston, St. Louis in this matchup. Let's see who's getting the start for these squads. I think it's Swayman most likely for Boston here in this one. He's expected. And I think Hofer gets the start for St. Louis. So with those two guys rolling, Hofer's been playing pretty good hockey for the St. Louis squad. So I lean to an under between these two here on Tuesday. And you look, what have these two teams been doing? Boston, hey, off to that pretty good start to the season, 17-13. Blues, mingling around 500, but dealing with some injuries to start the year is this blue squad. I think they're only going to continue to get better. I know their home start to the year hasn't been good. Boston dealing with their own injuries as well. Pasternak still questionable for this game with the Blues. McAvoy out at least for a little bit. So we know no McAvoy. It's questionable is Kyrou for St. Louis. So they're both sides dealing with a couple injuries, but Pasternak is a big goal scorer and a big punch for this Bruins squad. But St. Louis at home has not been good. For me, I like St. Louis. As I said, I think they start to pick up their play. I know their start to their season at home hasn't been good. 1 game below 500. Tell me it was worse than that. So they've started to win a few games at home here. Boston out on the road, 2 games below 500. And you look at last season as well. The road didn't treat this Boston squad so very well as they lost games. So for me, Boston, I'm way out on the money. You bet against Boston on the money line after a home win of 2 goals or more. That first game out on the road, they don't fare so well. They lose 0-9. So give me the Blues here in this one on Tuesday. All right, let's head on over to the next one. We got the slate. We got Dallas in to take on the Winnipeg Jets here in this matchup. And seeing who's in goal. I think it's Comrie in goal for the Jets here in this matchup. Rolling on Tuesday. And for the other side of things, looks like Odger most likely gets the start here. Let's see. We got some confirmation. Yep, Comrie is confirmed here for the Jets. Ottinger, not confirmed, but expected for Dallas. You look both these squads, hey, playing some pretty good defensive hockey. Dallas 7-3 to the under last 10 games, and Dallas just playing Dallas hockey, winning games 8-0-2 in this one. I know I look at the price and go, shouldn't this Dallas squad be a little bit higher priced here in this matchup? That's all I look at. But I think that's where the value is. I think it's Dallas or nothing in this matchup against the Jets with Comrie in goal. You know me, there's Comrie. I love to fade Comrie, but you look at the price. I give it to Comrie. He's actually played fairly well for this Jet squad this season, but Jets mumbling around about 500 on 2-2 last 10 games. Well, as I said, Dallas 4-0-1 last 10 games. Dallas with only one regulation loss out on the road this season. So the road has treated this team very, very well. The Jets, this is could be one of those revenge loss. Dallas already beat up on this Jet squad earlier. So some people are looking at that. I think maybe that's why this price is where it is. I don't know if you can get your revenge here. I would have to go right back to Dallas in this matchup because head-to-head wise, as I said, this is it is a revenge spot for the Jets. They lost 5-4 in a battle back at the start of the year in October. But I don't know if they got the horses to keep up with this Dallas squad right now. Dallas is one is a 13-9 the last 21 versus the Jets. Only one way to go for me is Dallas in this one with a lean to the under. Because Comrie's been pretty good, and with if under going, as I said, we've seen lower scoring ones, 1-3 in this matchup. So lean to Dallas. Next game on the slate, hey, we got Buffalo taking on the Oilers in this matchup, and hey, we look at the this matchup here. It looks like Skinner is confirmed for the Oilers in this game tonight, and for Buffalo side of things, I'm just looking. What are they gonna have? Let's see. Well, they confirmed it should be Ellis. I'm thinking here for Buffalo in this matchup, and this Oilers squad we've seen over the last couple of games starting to pick up their play of in this game, starting to score some goals. Especially Leon Draisaitl has been absolutely sniping goals in these games. 4 points, I believe, in his last game as well. I think the only one way to go for me here is this Edmonton team total over. I see 3.5, a little bit juiced. I'll lay it. I think the Oilers can easily pop 4 goals here on the Buffalo squad. I don't need to know who's in goal for this Buffalo squad. They gave up 7 to Calgary last night. Now they drove up to Huey too, or flew up into Edmonton. Either way, came up to Edmonton. Tired legs here, second half. Oilers love the second half of games, and these are the games that the Oilers must take advantage of. Take advantage of a tired squad in the second half. So, give me the Oilers team total over 3.5 in this one. At Rogers here on Tuesday night. All right, that wraps up that matchup. Let's head on over to the last game we got on the slate, and that's the Avs heading in to take on Nashville here in this matchup. And oof, talk about mismatch here in this matchup. And hey, it's should be a pretty good one. Avs, Nashville. Who's getting the start? I'm going to say Saros gets the start here for Nashville. Just want to see if it's confirmed. Saros is expected. Wedgwood expected here for this Colorado squad. When you look, hey, Colorado still continuing their little their road trip here. And you look, coming into this one, give me a second. Bear with me, opening up my notes. As I said, I'm by myself today. Steven will be back tomorrow having some camera issue. I mean, you look like the ghost from the Christmas past. Definitely was not looking good. So I don't know what it looked like on your guys' end, whether the ghost was coming in clear or not. But anyways, Nashville, for me, they haven't looked like they've improved at all. I think they become sellers at the deadline. Hey, 3-2 last 10 games, a little bit of improvement, but still 4 games below 500 to start the year. Home games haven't been good either. 5-8 on the year for this Nashville squad, and defensively still giving up 3.6 goals a game, and coming to face a Colorado squad that's been scoring 4 goals a game. 4-1 in their last 5 games, scoring 3.8 goals. 35 shots a game is what they're peppering with. So whoever's going in goal for Nashville, they're going to get peppered. So if it's Saros, we'll take his shots against over as well, because he's definitely going to get peppered by this Avs squad. And for me, only one way to go. I'm going to take the Avs on the puck line. And this one, I think they beat up on Nashville. This probably got 5-2 written all over. So I don't mind an over here as well. I think we see some goals here in this matchup, and I think the Avs do the bulk of the heavy lifting. It's got 5-2 written all over it. So at 6, somebody's thinking we might get an under. I don't think so. I think at 6 we get to 7. Give me 5-2 final. Avs win this one. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. And that brings us to the parlay, player prop, game in the future. We leave it up to the capper or, well, me to decide today. Hey, we hit this 3-teamer yesterday. Let's get us another 3-teamer today. As I said, we're going to go with the, give me the New York Islanders at home here on the money line. We're going to throw in the Ottawa Senators on the money line. And then last but not least, we're going to throw in the St. Louis Blues on the money line. That's your 3-teamer here for Tuesday. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in to the Daily Dangle. Let's see who tuned in. Hey, Nicholas Handy, thanks for joining me. Power Critter joining me as well. Oilers Avs moneyline parlay plus 120. I like that, Nicholas Handy. I don't mind that at all. Not a bad way to go about things there as well. So, hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful Tuesday. Don't forget, tune in to the Happy Hour show at 5 p.m. Eastern time. We do the Happy Hour show Monday to Friday. Picks, rapid fire, more coverage that you see covering the rest of the slate with me there on the Happy Hour. So have yourself enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and we'll catch you 5:15 Eastern on the Happy Hour. And hey, if you're looking for my best bets, always over at JohnnySpicks.com. Hit the link in the description. Gets you right on over there where you can find the best bets that I got rolling. It's Tuesday, so we're tackling the books this Tuesday. College basketball's been treating me well, so I'm going to have a 5-pack up there for you. I also have a 5-pack in the Tackle the Books Tuesday, which includes 3 in the NHL. So, hey, head on over. Let's continue to cross the books. Take care, everybody. See you again soon for the Happy Hour.